They don't have a lot of time. This is in the blue. King falls as well to nades. Jimmy is low. Federal holds it down for now. Looks for one more. Nova XQF down to 1. Points being gathered, but just gets knocked in time. Carrillo descends the steps and finds order. Able to wipe out.
Just chasing down Ziola, and Ziola is hitting that gas pedal with all the power, but guess what? It ain't fast enough, baby. First player out, and look at the kill feed. Look at the kill feed. Paraboy got ran over as well from Nova. I mean, what is going on?
Abrupt Slayers, we're just talking about them. They're still looking for some kill points right here.
Oh, Joker. What a misplay. Accidentally hit the jump button a little too early. And instead of it being a 2v1, it's a 1v1 right now. This is not, the caster's curse. We were just talking about Abrupt Slayers go into effect, but Charlie has to win this one.
But here comes Leon with the help and the support.
Perfect timing, perfect timing. So they were able to get that res. Abeli's been trying to play this a little bit off right now. And now he's in a 3v1 situation. He's in big trouble. Should be only a matter of time right here. And he's gonna go down indeed. Real quick though. The reason why I don't pull for sure, so you have to play a little bit slow. Oh, look at that though. Kahovski catching Sinister from A1 in the buggy. Catches him slipping, and this is that DP, man. We've been seeing these squads abuse the DP inside of Erangel, and it's just with that M4, got those nades locked and loaded. Dante trying to be able to open something up with a nade himself. Going on down. Oh, he's one piece right now. That one hurt, and here comes the second from Golden. Oh, but the return knock got 2 pieces of loops. RX Jax gotta make a nutty play right now. Can he do it? But it's only a matter of time. Oh, the finish! He's gonna get it onto Federal, so he's gonna get at least 1. And now RX Jax, it's all up to him. He's gonna try to go for the res here on Dante up on the 3rd story floor. And it looks like Golden's gonna have to go for a reset as well. Devastating here for Loops.
6ix9ine in their own little skirmish, because 6ix9ine was kind of holding that angle, providing the support for their squad mates over here. But with 6ix9ine down, definitely feel like Loops have the advantage now in this little compound in this 2v2.
100%. So now that they got that knock right there, they're gonna go ahead and wait for that finish. Yeah, flash up on the roof. It's gonna blind RX Jax.
Sense, but Dante flashed right there. Oh no.
And he's blind for a while. Is gonna get a nice pre-fire though. Then here comes Kahovski. Oh, a good play. Nice little jump shot there. And you can see Jax up here popping those bandies. And this is still pretty early game for them, so they don't have a lot of utility.
Both teams being forced to use pretty much all their meds in that situation. So whoever comes out on top, like
on that, we'll see. As BTR is, this is gonna be just a poke shot. Even if they get the knock, nothing's gonna happen. We'll see.
Look at the push too. I mean, they're gonna be hit from all angles. Almost ran over in the process. Idochan, the last Bluebee to be taken out right there. Next.
They're gonna have to start pushing this away. They did, yeah, get a catch on to Dante. So now it's just Jax left for A1. Here's with a nice little headshot there. There goes Loops. So Golden is gonna go down to blue right there. Really unfortunate for them, but a big push right now from Archer on to 4 Angry Men. This is their first super weekend. We're able to catch Spawn slipping, and they got some damn good cover there, so they should be able to get the reses, but they also got Aerowolf Limax on top of them as well. Oh, they're getting punished from all angles.
At least they have some bowlers to work with in the smokes.
Anymore.
They had hard cover, they had soft color, but the pre-fire coming on in through all those angles, those bullets able to come on off. So 4 AM, they might be in the zone right there on the edge, but like we said, Aerowolf, I mean, they are looking right on their position. EA, they have the crystal ball confirmed. They have been having some really solid games with very favorable positions in the zone. The next zone actually does go on up deep.
To get into this next circle, Digital Athletics, you know that they are standing up right now, pre-firing everybody. Microboy with a nice knock there. Sook with the return fire is going to catch him slipping, and it looks like Sook is going to get a 2-piece onto the side of Bigetron, and those are huge kills because 4 Angry Men have a lot of making up to do if they want to possibly pass them up.
Actually worked out. They were able to get on into the zone before Konina Power was able to. So Schwan from 4 AM still laying down that suppression fire onto Aerowolf to allow their squad mates to leap.
A darn good
7
job
kills.
So far. 7 kills. I mean, this is a big game for them to start things off. They want to start closing that gap between Bigetron, and they're having a full press right now onto Aerowolf Limax for this very important position, and they are split up, so they're going to be able to take that hill relatively for free, and now they got to start pushing down little by little as Zeus is going to be eliminated as well. Year 11,
Oh, able to make it right there and a nice little dip. Gonna be tossing out some smokes. Oh, but 4AM spotted, tagged him back. DA trying to defend their compound.
And here we go. Secret Jin tried to press up onto them, but they say, nah, we got this on lock, baby. And that's going to be 5 kills for the side of Klas Digital Athletics. Here goes Solus throwing out some smokes right now to defend this position. They do not want any teams pushing up on them for free. I mean, there's just fights going on all over the map. There goes one member from Konina Power. Black-White getting stuck in the laydown position as him and Axer are both out of this circle, and here comes the blue.
Push on into zone. The duo, the two brothers pushing on in with their US.
One vehicle to rule them all, and that's gonna be it. I mean, just try to send it. They had no other choice, but Abrupt Slayers were just waiting for them right now. And here comes Black-White, gonna try to do the same thing on foot, and they're gonna get shut down as well. So Abrupt Slayers with these compounds, man, are they paying off big time?
EA, they're gonna have to defend.
And Bigetron got taken out early, so this is a big one. Big opportunity. They didn't realize it. They got another piece right there on a Chiri, looking to add more kills to their total score. Hasaki with that mini 14, 8x, popping some shots down the way as well. Digital Athletics are stuck in these buildings. The circle is gonna shit. Is he gonna be able to catch it on the Matic? Nice one.
Oh.
Tixie realizes he's there though. Oh, that was close. End up piecing up both of them. I think that was a follow-up as well. That one's gonna be, gonna piece them up a little bit more. And I think after that, Potato's gonna get, he's gonna get him after all with another laser nade. Does he have one more to get the finish though?
The AM, they have been waiting as well. Now's the time. Now they need to push on in through DA as the next zone does go on up.
And it looks like the play zone is going to end up catching Solus. Asuk was trying to steal that point away, but Papa Blue's going to take that one into the bank as Abrupt Slayers are having to fight Nova, XQF, and they're going to be able to hold them back. Abrupt Slayers have 10 kills as well. They are slaying out of their
squad mates. Are trying to take out Potato, and here comes the push.
At him. And they are going to be able to catch him, but it looks like that off angle is going to be able to eliminate another member of Navi. That's a trade that they had to make. As now Klas Digital Athletics, they realize exactly where 4AM are positioned, and that hill is so strong. If you're stuck in those compounds, it is so difficult to get shots on that. 4 Angry Men have pretty much all the lay of the land right now with this position.
4 Angry Men and Abrupt Slayers combined took out 30% of lobby. I'm just gonna leave that right there.
Nutty right now. And Klas Digital Athletics are trying to survive, getting beat up from both these two teams that are fragging out 4 Angry Men and Abrupt Slayers. And they are just getting bullied right now. And it's only Salim left up. I've seen this man make some crazy plays. Can he do it again, though?
Heaven from above. Trying to take some shots on the Navi. We got fights happening in the north and both the south. Salim trying to heal on up before being forced to push on into the death squad of 4AM.
I don't think he has any heals. Yeah, he was looking to run into a box, and he's going to go his own there. So that's going to be it for them. 4 Angry Men, though, 12 kills. This is the start that they absolutely needed, especially since Bigetron went out a little earlier. Big 1v1. As you can see, Old Boy trying to thread the needle, but the vehicle providing too much cover. And Heaven X is going to eliminate Navi. 13 kills from Abrupt Slayers, and 4 Angry Men with 12.
Joker's been called.
Going to take out Joker. I think Heaven is going to get it finished right there, and that's going to be a chicken dinner on the side of 4 Angry Men. I mean, what a way to start things off. Soup got 8 kills on himself. I mean, Wise clapping with that SLR right there. He got a nice headshot onto Navi and then switched on to Futbolist really quickly and follow some of these players because you get to see some of their perspectives that they post, and I actually got to see some of Lufa's.
They are going to get overtaken and not qualified. Looking on over here, though, Beer 11. Oh, look at the position from them Hot Jukes.
Opening things up. I mean, they spotted 4 Angry Men just slipping, and in that position, you're able to get 2 knocks. That's so crucial. Ernie trying to be able to catch him on the rotation, but after that, they especially realized that they got to go ahead and get this push.
Immediately pushing. I really appreciate this from RRQ. Real heads-up play right.
As Gonzo is going to catch Sook out. Lutz does get knocked by Hasaki. Hasaki's running out the wide open. 1 HP and going to get caught by Potato. So 4 Angry Men.
Wow.
First to out in first.
I really like Abrupt Slayers' position. We see them up there on the cliffs. Leon was all the way on the tippy top of, driving right towards and in between Konina Power. Konina Power with the nice crossfire setup right here.
But they're worried about EA1 right now, so they get caught out as well. Robdini is going to get a knock onto one of the members from A1. It's though, gets naded though. And with that, that angle's taken away. Here comes Sinister with that AK. Red dot, black white holding that broken wall. He's down to 1 HP, has to heal back up. Dante trying to find another position. Risky jumping into that window, but able to do it so far. As you see black white with that Uzi trying to hold it down, that broken wall. Robdini, he's up on top of that roof just trying to give that intel to his teammates.
Robdini saw their life flash before their eyes right there. Acer is going to be across the way, trying to provide that anchor cover position, crossfire, I guess, or cover. Wants to retreat. Black White does not want to take this fight, but I believe Black White is going to be forced to take it.
Yeah, you can just see right now he's trying to run back. Axer's holding that off angle for him, needs to provide some support fire. Maybe he's going to try to pick him up with that Dace. That'd be a crazy play right there. As we start to see teams, I mean, just get punished right now. Aerowolf Limax stuck on the edge of the circle, getting gate kept like heck from BTR, as it's only Luxy left alive for Bigetron.
Yeah, Bigetron really getting picked apart on their rotation. They had 4 vehicles, but just nowhere to go. They could not catch a break with these zones. So Luxy trying to get some kill points on the board.
I'm surprised to see Bigetron make that kind. Usually they just kind of run in and use gun. He saw it, and it's going to bounce a little bit further back. It's going to flush his teammate. So now he's stuck with that Uzi. Going to have to make some plays for himself. And man, is the action definitely starting to ramp up here as Cosmos is having to focus on to Nova XQF and possibly get a big gatekeep going on them.
Secret Jin, they can kind of use Leon up there as kind of that bodyguard. Leon probably going to...
I mean, how is it? Every time you see XQF, there's one up alive. It's going to be King, but he's going to be taken out right there. I mean, that's a tough position for them. They're going to go out in 13th. As now Secret Jin, now that their back is cleared, going to start... Abrupt Slayers also on that rock. Oh, yeah, there goes Bigetron out in 12th as well.
These zones have not been the friendliest, that's for sure. Loops, they're going to be up there to the north. All 4 members in a compound looking really good, and Na'Vi not too far from them. Abrupt Slayers, though, still, I'm really interested to see what Leon can do from up here.
He's in a big position right now. He's going to be able to get a lot of oversight for his team, so the communication's got to be on point because there's so many squads surrounding him. RRQ.
Hex zone, dude.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Look at that shift onto Loops. They are sitting pretty. And look at all these teams on the south side that are going to have to push in through each other.
You saw Leon right there from the top, look on over to that compound, like,
Eating. And we'll see how they have to play it out. Oh, Lava's in. Is going to get spotted. Naded as well. Bust out the Uzi. Not going to be enough. So there goes Futbolist down and out. 9 teams remaining. Secret Jin trying to make a play. Leon, that off angle, gone now. As RRQ is going to take him out. But Abrupt Slayers are still up. They're going to get some good gatekeeping. They want to revenge their teammate. And you can see D2E up. They're going to get the knock on an Ernie as well. D2E, though, he ain't done yet. He's got that Uzi up close and personal. Trying to pre-fire through the smokes. Catches one more. Can he get the full squad wipe? And he's going to do it. D2E taking out Abrupt Slayers all by himself.
Oh, more action over here. Ronin with the crossfire. Dante with the M4 versus the Tommy gun. And it comes down to who can pre-fire the most and get the luckiest.
Sitting pretty right now. I mean, for them, it's how many kills they get, how many more points can they add to their total.
So both Loops and Na'Vi, they're going to be feeling really good up here to the north. Na'Vi, they know there's a team in the compounds and vice versa, but both teams will be working together to just rack up as many points as possible right now.
And here goes Carrillo trying to catch. Yeah, he is going to finish off Secret J. Oh, play zone. Is Papa Blue's going to take him out. So that's going to be a point stolen away from Loops. Big thing, though, Dave.
Yeah.
Fourth place, Konina Power, 387 points. RRQ, 5th, 387. Loops in 6th, 386. 1 point difference between these teams. So RRQ and Loops battling it out to be able to pass each other and possibly secure 4th place right now.
D2E, the last remaining member for RRQ, is going to be up there on the mountain.
Matic and McHugh need to get up, stand up straight, and just start pre-firing the heck out of Loops right now. They need to err on the side of aggression. If they play this too passive, Loops will push up on them and finish them really easily. So we'll see how they opt to play it off. And right now, as those teams have to deal with that, there's a heel strap out of Med. So that was his last one. That was also DTUE's last one. But I think Zol is going to get caught by Carrillo. So that's going to be 4th place rather than 3rd. And DTUE is going to send it up to that rock, and he's going to make it for now, but no heals left. So, I mean, this is just a desperation play. Oh, Matic, though. able to catch two. Surprised he pushed up that hard. That's pretty insane. So now it's up to McHugh left. Gonna have to make a play on the Federal. Federal with the turn, not enough. One player left. McHugh.
1v1.
Can he get this against Golden?
This is a 1v1 with Loops, and then don't forget, D2E still alive out there.
That's a good molly, though. That's a good molly, but he's going to catch him slipping, and that is going to be a massive, massive win for Na'Vi right there.
Hazelnut's very, very split from this squad, and so it's really all on Ronaldo to try and get anything out of this situation. I don't
Miramar, you want to cut your losses. You would like to just go out into the blue, into the wilderness, and try and live as the two male sides to be taken early on. Teams will be looking for those come zone 2. John, we're at the end. Okay, never mind. I want to talk. I want to do small talk, but Zeus, I see why. None of that. He's straight to the conversation starter.
Gets a second knock onto RRQ. The double micro Uzi spray down. This guy is ethereal. I mean, he has the suppressor on it, which means that more than likely they just won't hear where those shots are coming from. They did manage to get the beam that
Top prize pool spot than others. RRQ taking shots down to Bluebees. This is not how they'd love to start their Miramar here. They're getting caught out on.
So mean. A1 though, spotted out the lagging player of Luxy on Bigetron. That's an easy flush out in the open for A1. It's on the southern side near Indo, trying to get to some cover. Zeus, they've been pulled in and now Abrupt Slayers have the full loop around. Joker though, not so lucky. Ably able to land the spray, get the shots. Heaven looks for ICY, caught up on the UAZ, but not able to find it just yet from up top. Zeol tries to go for it, but gets shut down almost immediately. Leon with a nice little off angle. ICY sends out wide. Heaven will be aware of this position. Chari and Leon both there as well to try and back him up if he goes for this push. ICY peeks the window, doesn't land the spray through the bars, not quite yet. And Heaven will fall. Ably able to back it up nicely. And they're going a little bit too hard here for the Abrupt Slayers, and I imagine Leon and Chari just gonna have to back out of this.
Abrupt Slayers slithering around Na'Vi onto Zeus. That's Joker being flushed out. Bigetron coming back.
Oh no. Abrupt Slayers. They had such a good run for the first two games. Looks like this one will be a little bit harder for them. Just Leon alive now. We'll see if he's able to assassinate the entire lobby.
We'll have to see. I enjoyed that reference. It was a good one. He is a professional at the end of the day.
That's true, that's true. Looking to mount up potentially, grab those vehicles and just get out of dodge.
Hazuki really is the X factor here for 4AM, just with this wonderful angle he has. It does split up 4AM slightly, and that's a double.
Yeah, that's just the cut down. Easy tree trunks going straight on through there. Call him the Saw. Chinhir topples Na'Vi. Meku behind the tree, last to go down. Beautiful stuff from Na'Vi. Not Na'Vi, sorry. Chinhir. Yeah, Suk runs straight up into the crosshairs of Kingzo, and we'll find out all about it. The wrong end of a scar finds him. Cosmos able to get another spray down. Beautiful stuff there. The Blue Bees get eliminated in the meantime. I think that's Loops dealing with them on the eastern side, but 400 men struggling to push in any further as Futbolist continue to guard them as well. A real shutdown on 400 men's northern position, but looks like they're not going to go down without a fight. Abrupt Slayers go down as well.
They had to push into a really hotly contested spot. Now it's just Hazuki remaining. Nade comes, Futbolist rocking up on Cosmos' Shack.
Oh dear. That's bad for Cosmos. Bad news indeed. Lover's in. Tries to go in, but will not be able to shut it down for now. Kingzo crests the ridge, but Hazuki playing wildcard here. Not before he's going to be able to get back
away from that one. GZ still moving through.
They're right on the border there, so it means that he has to crawl in whilst he's down to get this res in. It should be okay for Secret Jin. Hazuki in the pickup, trying to pick anything up that he can, but the blue zone ticking away. Kingzo spots it, not before the play zone is going to claim his life. 4 angry men eliminated on the northern border.
Kingzo cuts him down, and now you got the 3 players remaining for Secret Jin. Cosmos backup is the eastern shift. I was saying that RRQ really did not want to see, but Bear 11's already sending it through, trying to find a position within this circle with one other player inside that vehicle. We'll head down towards A1's position, and they are actually in. That is one hell of a scent.
Nova have been playing an excellent guard on everybody. Archers, hang on a minute, they've just rolled up on Klas Digital Athletics and able to get a quick flush onto Solus on the western side, which means that Klas now isolated to the eastern border. Selim Won't let that perturb him. Sprays towards Nova XQF as they hit a divot. Smoke's there, but that's not hard cover. Damage sent their way.
This is practically the exact same game that Konina Power played and won earlier on in this tournament. Digitaletics were in that one with just Salim remaining. He made the mad dash across, so Digitaletics, they know how to play this circle, John.
Salim looking to land a cheeky hedge windows of the party bus. Another vehicle trying to cross the road. AKM now in hand, not going to land any shot. Will be last standing now as nades start to bombard in. Beautiful Molotov from ICY, and Jimmy gets shut down to finish things off. Real nice pickup there for Zeus on the eastern edge, and now they dominate on this eastern side.
ICY in the name, but it brings the heat. It's such a difficult push for Team Secret Jin, coming down from the northern side. They've got a couple of players in Cosmos just on the edge of this circle. G9 trying to make his way down.
Would be pretty tricky. They do have their duo already in, Ernie and Beer 11. They sent in early. Aerowolf Limax, they actually take some punishment out in the blue as well. GZ spotted by Archers, who made a pretty crazy crash into this side of the compound, and they managed to get a little bit of respite. They're challenging Class Little Athletics and Cosmos right now, out to their north.
I think this is literally the exact same finish. I'm not even joking with you. Zeus have the good side as well, which has some fairly decent lips to play around, and that tiny little tree, which really doesn't give too much cover, but it makes the final zone look pretty cool. So A1 there. Fabian tries to make his way across, but RRQ will spot that one out. Not quite able to finish him. 6ix9ine also understands this position going forward, but with this shack, it actually provides a very good cover from... They could maybe rank up just in terms of points here.
I think they've been spotted. 6ix9ine, oh, he's got the bead. Beer 11 goes down as quick as anything, and more damage is being poured in their way. Nice pick up there. RRQ eliminated in their shack, and now A1 can push on forwards, knowing that it's just terrain players they have to worry about. However, Ryzen, once he hits the deck, he's in cloak over his back. Now we'll move in, see if he can remain undetected whilst he goes for this resurrect. Shots are being thrown his way. Darth Dante hits the floor. That's Zeus still chiming in here. Archers, the Korean team, have done so good. Actually make it across the road here. Now A1's taking some serious punishment. This is their first super weekend here, Blank, and at the moment they're on 2 points. However, they're looking to rack up a whole lot more here. 6 kills already, and a 5th place guaranteed. Bigetron cowering right now behind their buggies, most likely going to go out. Salim falls finally, and Class Digital Athletics are going to be eliminated on the northern side. No one managed to make that cross except for Archers, who have been sending this game. Zuxi falls, rising down. A nice spray out there. A1 continue to rack up the kills as Zeus chime in as well. Zyol looking to put pressure on Anonyx as Sung goes low. Damage pouring in as well onto Anonyx. And Sue on the back, just looking for anything. Nade over towards A1. Trying to keep them at bay for now.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Zeus have the good side of the circle here. Playing around this ridge side is just so strong for them. And they've actually bided their time a lot. They didn't come out too early, and Onyx takes big hits from Ronin. Will fall down. That's Archers out of the game. Just A1 remaining with 3 players versus the 4 of Zeus as the circle moves away. Both teams want to make...
On the 3rd game of this super weekend, Jax goes down to the deck as a nade tickles him a little bit more. A1 looking pretty shaky right now on the meds. No one really healing up to full at this stage. I imagine their boosters have been popped, but Zeus have full coverage on this. They have to push into A1's territory, however. The full smoke bloom is really going to stop A1 from getting any of those sight lines, and nades start to pour on through. A beautiful Molotov to just keep them pinned together, and more nades can start to come through. Ronin on the off angle there. Step the mark.
This is a strength of waiting it out throughout the circles, John. You have so much utility still on board. Nate comes back, puts so many the way of A1.
6ix9ine goes down, Jack's low, Sinister half HP. The flush comes through on the nade. Sinister goes out wide, but shut down by 2 as they push in for that final kill. Jax will tumble, and they rack up those 3, get 16 kills on the game, and it's chicken dinner for Zeus.
Massive gain coming from Zeus there from the beginning, where they handled Abrupt Slayers, so they play a very aggressive game. So by the time they get to the end, they've taken a few shots, they've taken a couple.
Line, jumps up, looks for the shots, not going to take them just yet. Biding the time with the barrel. In hand, Paraboy. Doesn't know what sort of danger he's in.
Damn, fight with Abrupt Slayers, but...
Oh. Okay, fair enough. There might be a little bit of a saviour on the cards for Archers as Abrupt Slayers do crash into Paradise Resort. We were talking about how they were close by, Blank, but it's a little bit closer than perhaps Clustered Athletics are comfortable with. Jumping on up for Ray Z, avoiding the majority of the nade damage.
Throw it at his head.
Oh, go on. He's winding this up. This will be the most incredible knock I think we've ever seen. He is behind the wall. Oh, I don't think he knows. Oh, he hasn't spotted it. Silas able to get the flush out onto Ably on Zeus. Ziol makes it up to the wall, and Onyx on the end.
That's actually a really good push from Silas.
Yeah, the Molotov comes out. It's attempting to stop the push and get some healing on, but will not be, unfortunately. Silas takes down ICY. Ziol behind the wall, puts the pan away in favor of, what is that, a barrel? An AK? Not sure. Either way, managed to get the knockdown on the first. Not so lucky on the second. Ziol very, very low as the health bar ticks away. In Onyx hiding out in the corner, and Archers throughout all of it have managed to weather the storm in Onyx.
In Onyx, 1 kill, lots of loot. Got the QBZ.
Old boy.
Yeah, no meds on board for Old Boy though. Level 1 helmet. He will just, oh yeah, done.
Okay.
Unfortunate stuff there. Look, the real... Oh, okay.
Futbolist coming in as well. Nice
Very
nade
nice,
there.
actually. Yeah, that's the worst thing about the 3x, John, is that the actual scope itself is so gigantic that sometimes it actually blocks your vision on the screen. And I think that's exactly what just happened.
Pretty dire right now.
Yeah, the odds are below 0% right now. This is not good for them.
Oh dear, especially when you eat nades for breakfast there. Lutz able to land it perfectly, gets the flush as well. Now, it's just one player standing, 6-9 for A1, for Black-White. And again, Konina Power just plays spoiler to this push. A1 are fully surrounded here. There is no way out.
It's going for the pixel nade. Just about gets it around the corner. He knows there's guys inside of here. Loverzin's down for Futbolist, cleared out as well. Konina Power, yes, they took this position early. It's really, really strong. They're very happy that they don't have to move too much. I think that's a smoke coming through from Lutz, trying to buy him some time. Does deny the angle of Black-White going forward.
The fights have decided to split here. Blank Foreign Men went out to the east. They're facing off against Aerowolf Limax right now. Classical Athletics, they go back out west to try and look towards Secret Jin and the remaining player from Archers as well. A1. They're still alive in this shack, but towards Sinister, and in goes Lutz. Hasn't spotted the player who's in his room currently and will go down for it. Almost able to turn it on, but 6-9 gets the flush. Lutz will fall, suppressing the doorway, and beautiful play from 6-9. Futbolist eliminated.
Yeah, that's Futbolist out. Really nice stuff from A1. The edge of the circle. So it could go either way. It could center right up in the middle and both teams have to leave. Secret Jin looking for that circle in particular, but this eastern side is chock-a-block full of teams. Bluebees, 4am, Bigetron, and I'll talk about that in a quick second as Bluebees going for that. But Black-White gets hit by a knock there from the nade, from A1, because they got the resupply from Futbolist, remember. Look, the issue is for Konina Power is that before, it was working out so well for them. Sinister's able to finish Black-White out too, because all the northeast teams were slamming into A1. Take that compound across the road as soon as possible.
Shin here on the ridgeline, spotted out by Lufa. Not able to shut it down just yet. But Nova XQF finally fall. RRQ from outside in the blue, still trying to look to move forwards. We'll see how healthy they are. G9 has been downed, pretty close to the zone, but has to move forward.
They just need to think about getting rid of teams towards their north and south. Now, I say that's a lot to worry about.
Eliminated. Divine still out in the blue, and that's Bigetron going down, I think, as well. Able to eliminate them first, rack up a few more placement points, but there's still 8 teams remaining. Blanca South, Eastern Shift, and finally, A1 will have to leave. Finally, Konina Power will have to exit the sanctuary that they've been afforded so far. Sinister falls to Robdini as they try and make that move first of all. Sinister in the smoke. Maybe looking to get healed out here, but still bleeding away. 6-9 goes for the heal first. But has been spotted out, I think, by Hasaki. Maybe happy with that final flush. I think he felt the tag there. I think he saw the hit marker. 6-9 still in the smoke, but the reload has to come through.
The issue there for Sinister is that Black-White had knocked him so many times on the nades that when he went down there, it was just a matter of time. He bled out way, way too quickly for even 6-9 to even think about trying to bring him up. But here's a fight between Secret Jin and Loops. Loops obviously right on the edge of this circle. 4am now moving down, taking shots. 6 kills on the board for 4am right now. And this is that pop-off game we're talking about. Bigetron went out earlier, so this is not a huge consistently game for them. Hugely consistent game. Got that the wrong way around.
That's fine. I'm sure you get over it, but I don't think Bigetron will be able to get over this soon enough. 4 Angry Men looking to chase down that lead, as you say, Blank. GZ putting the pressure onto Loops. They are trapped in this shack, and with their backs to the blue, they'll have to try and move forwards. Up on the northern side.
Trying to get in here. 2K on his belly. Loops will have to move out, and now 4AM's cleared the entirety of the northern side. Now they can send all their attention downwards. 4 alive for 4AM. D-Man on the desk is going to be very happy with this one. Just play center, guys. You got the chops on you to make this one happen. Secret Jin out. Just Loops remaining, who will have to eventually leave this compound. 4AM with a fantastic game.
They need to convert. We saw a 2v4 happen in the last one, but very unlikely it's going to happen again, especially with the blue zone putting the pressure on. Nicely done there. As you say, 4 Angry Men, you could see their positioning. Look at that. They just have control of the entirety of the circle. They send 2 players out wide to control the edges, control the off angles. Nades up into the rafters. We'll be dropping them down, but Sook lands it onto Gold.
It's important to get these
trying
points,
to heal. They want the points. They're going in for it. They're stopping the heal, and that's really the crucial thing. This means that Kiofsky just has to go in and go for the frags, but they're biding their time. They give the point over. And it will be 4 Angry Men with 26 points on the game, Blank. A beautiful where Luxy is. He gets up onto the roof, gets an instant knock. Luxy making the angle work for him. Goodness me, he's solo right now. The rest of Bigetron nowhere to be seen. Lufa, though, up onto the eaves himself and maybe looking to spot the player out. Will see Luxy, but he turns around, tries to go for the challenge, and gets taken down.
It's just very odd at the moment.
As well, A1 looking up their way now. Cosmos very precariously positioned right now. Over the top of the rocks. Will be aware of his position now.
I love this.
Has to hold it down. Up he goes and goes for the spray. Cosmos falls and Team Secret Jin lose yet another. That will be flushed out. Lickety split. Not quite able to get the counter knock. 2 players moving out wide, but GZ, he's on the roundup now. Looks out to go out wide. We'll go 1 for 1. Kengzo alive, but will fall as well. Now 1 player standing. It's 2K to try and hold it down to achieve there, Blank.
Yeah, I mean, they would like to have taken this position on the hillside, but honestly, it was... They got the first knock, the first kill onto Zyol towards ES Naya. Archers on the northwest side of it. 4AM pulling their players all back together as the circle centers up on them. Obviously, we have the fields towards the south here and off to the north, so could be an interesting finish, John.
Could be, could be.
Into an urban finish ending, where it's very difficult to leave if we move away from the actual city proper. Na'Vi's moving down, actually hit some good shots onto Futbolist, and will take down Solke in the process.
Nice position as well. Love is in very, very close to this roadside as well. Rom not there for the refrag in the window. Meku gets a lot of damage. Lutz is pins the nade. We'll try and lob it over the top. Lutz is going to be under pressure there, and it does sink. Beautiful stuff there for Tixi. Wants to confirm it as well. Another nade cooking, sends it wide. Takes some damage from across the way. I believe that to be... Is that Klas's run? Is it coming out, or is it still Futbolist? I think it's just Futbolist. Yeah, there's Lovers in. Trying to keep that suppression down. Oh boy. Shooting out towards his teammate. Not too sure about that memo.
This circle is exactly what I was talking about. 4AM really happy with this when we move away from the
City's going to have a tough time. Fabian goes down to the vehicle, and Archers continue their death run. Now the rest of the players are out on the northwestern edge. See them there trying to make their way in, trying to find any place that they can encroach. Oh boy, back up, but he's immediately re-knocked.
A rough time. Federal taking hellish shots from along the way. Silas runs down Matic, and now Na'Vi's run is looking pretty sad at the moment. Just Tixi and Old Boy remaining. The 2 frontmen for the team. They do grab a spot within the fields, though, so they can kind of just hold on to this position for the time being. Teams will have to fight one another to stay in this one. Oh. Nade knock onto Zuxi. Remember, it's just Zuxi and Ryzen over on this side.
Not for much longer, I don't think, Blank. That's both of them going down and out. RRQ managed to do the dirty there. Blue Bees on the speed to try and push on through. There's 4 Angry Men playing that edge guard beautifully. Abrupt Slayers make the dash past Zeus. And they're still all the way out on the blue side. Joker now enveloped, ticking away, and will fall as well. Chari and Joker both fall. And the Abrupt Slayers, their only representatives now still in Yasnaya.
Blue Bees down towards the south, so they haven't had too much of a say into this game, but they are very much alive and kicking. Chari out in the distance will be taken down. I believe that is them almost out. Aerowolf Limax, they found themselves a position on the eastern side. Football shift and a hard one at that.
it's gonna happen, isn't it, Blank? You know, you kind of feel it in your bones. It's gonna go straight on top of them. And figure out what they can do there. We'll have to wait and see, though. Maybe the fates will be wrong there. Zeus getting rolled over by Klas Digital Athletics right now. The rest of them not so lucky. Just Ronin for Zeus alive. Dante cooking the nade, lobs it over a little bit long. Metadonix is close by. There's a nade right on that corner as well. Did bobble in, but have to see if that goes down. It was actually the self-kill, the team kill there on Sung. So denies the point, but Archer are eliminated nonetheless. Out in 41. Looking for more. They are going to have to move themselves, however, Blank. You have to remember that.
Yeah.
Have to figure out how they're going to exit just now, but at the moment they're playing shooting gallery, they're playing duck hunt.
Xinhe moves out early.
The hell out of there. They head all the way north, they try and wrap around, they've managed to get out, the first team to do so. The exit from Yasnaya proving brutal for now. Loops, the main sufferers right now. Two of them are left standing, Carrillo and Federal. Both in that building, you can see them there. Nades start to bombard, Nova XQF being guarded. As RRQ on the southern edge, maybe looking to try and pick up some pieces. Blue Bees are crashing onto Aerowolf Limax's compound. You can see that in the picture-in-picture, Blank. That's starting to come through. Jimmy moves up towards Loops' position. A little bit of smoke to cover into the building next door.
They drop down. Ernie so close by. 4 AM, take a lot of damage. The circle isn't quite there as of yet. They might just get a chance to pick him up. It is zone 5 though, so he will have to immediately start bandaging. Nova XQF coming up against Loops.
They don't have a lot of time. This is in the blue. King falls as well to nades. Jimmy is low. Federal holds it down for now. Looks for one more. Nova XQF down to 1. Points being gathered, but just gets knocked in time. Carrillo descends the steps and finds order. Able to wipe out Nova XQF and keep Loops alive. 3 first aid, but a long way to go.
Hasaki will go down. 4 AM were not able to keep him up, but wonderful stuff. Xinhe holding it down perfectly in that compound, but look at this. Blue Bees versus Aerowolf Limax.
Oh, he's got the shotgun. It's perfect for Ita-chan. Tries to turn the corner, but gets knocked almost immediately. A nice spray, and now it's just the wall line they need to worry about. Lufa laying down the hurt, laying down the pain, but Aerowolf Limax, they're holding up for now. Out wide and gets the spray. Super Una needs to make the dash for the circle.
Oh dear, next circle comes through, heads up towards the northwest. Old Boy and Tixie still in this one at the moment. 4 AM will have to make the move across. They could make the full send into the compound that Na'Vi currently hold, or they could creep their way in. Carrillo still alive, Klas Digital Athletics still on that northern side. They are really in a good spot at the moment, holding this hillside, but they will have to start to use smokes to get down towards a building. Na'Vi drops some towards their window side, looking towards Digital Athletics. I love that from them, denying those sight lines as long as they can.
Not only are Klas Digital Athletics in a good spot, they're the only team with 4 players alive, Blank. So they have a really good stronghold here. Tixie, though, they're still into the fight, looking for the spray downs across the way. 400 men getting denied. Tixie lands the knock onto Svan. Wants to find a little bit more. Old Boy as well. With a long range, check that out on the AKM. Nicely done, and the M4 switch out for the damage to finish things off, but that was Carrillo who stole that away for Loops. Out in the blue, and he still gets a point for it.
Yeah, Xinhe needs to make this run across. It's going to be so rough for him. Drops a vehicle in front of him. Sook is in the circle, took position from Konina Power as 4 AM looking forward. Who the hell can even contend versus this position?
It's going to be so difficult. Old Boy just rattles down Xinhe, leaving 400 men with 1 player alive. They've had a really good game this game at the moment, but it looks like it might just end. Sook, the last player standing for them now behind the Dacia, blows it out to try and stay alive a little bit longer. Futbolist eliminated. They will be going down in 4th place. And now 3 teams remain. 10 kills for Klas Digital Athletics. Down, but nothing more than a tickle from the DP, and he's been spotted out under the Dacia. That's him done. Solus eliminates him. Na'Vi ladder up into 2nd, but Klas Digital Athletics in a 4v2.
We've had this. Can Klas finish the game? But Tixie opens this one up. 1 knock goes through.
Takes care of the off angle as well, which means that now they have to worry about this insurgent duo, Razy and Silas, moving forwards together as the res starts to come through. Selim and Solus backing each other up, and they'd managed to get the res on out. Old Boy needs to shimmy out wide, play along this ridgeline, play along the cover. Tixie isolated by that Molotov and actually trying to draw up. That's Old Boy down. Na'Vi gonna fall. Klas Digital Athletics move through the field. They will be reaping the rewards there. The chicken dinner goes their way. Na'Vi with a great game. 4